Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Demon Slayer, you guys. And I have to show you, before we get this reaction started, I want to show you some of the cute little things that I got for Christmas this year. Tiny little Demon Slayer figures. And I just had to show them. They live here at my desk now. And before I went any further, I just had to stop and show you how stinking cute they were. And yes, they will be joining me for today's reaction. They will be out of frame, but they are here. So just know that. So yeah, guys, welcome. Now that that's out of the way. All right, guys, I am back with more Demon Slayer. Last time was really good and really intense and just on so many levels. I will get into a little bit more of what I thought of it, but first, I just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means that you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. And if you are joining me on those YouTubes, please remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Thank you so much. All right, so now I have my cute little people joining me. They are super cute though, and I'm so happy that I got them because now they get to join me when I watch Demon Slayer. So, guys, last time was crazy. I want to talk about a couple things because some of you took the time to point out to me that they specifically referenced that individuals whose names end in Hime, who like to tilt their heads, there were some questions for me about that after the reaction, and I just have to say, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, but it was fun. It was fun. Yeah, it was pretty scary though, because we had like a legit horror movie type ending where Zenitsu just gets like snatched away. Like I had a feeling she was not going to let it go that much, because I do feel like she does not want to expose what she's doing too much, but at the same time, like, she's already pretty much living it up, like killing the lady of the house and everything. Like, to think that she's just gonna like let it go that Zenitsu got in her way, when it seems like she's done a lot more for like a lot less. So yeah, so now Zenitsu is in a whole lot of trouble, and it really dawned on me more so, I think, after the episode ended, that like this person took out Hashira, like a few Hashira they mentioned, and is like one of the upper ranking demons, and that's not good. Like, I trust in Zenitsu, like I know he is a powerful boy, but like, good lord, like we've seen the level of a Hashira before, and we saw what happened. We saw what happened in the Mugen Train arc to a Hashira. So, from one of these like upper ranking demons. So that is bad news, you guys. It is really, really bad news. And I don't think they would do anything to like take out Zenitsu. But at the same time, just even like, especially someone like him, because he is so like, unless he's in the zone, he's going to be so like, just utterly terrified of like anything. It's just going to be really, really painful to watch if she gets him in a situation where she's like holding him captive and like torturing him, like what we've seen. I guess it's all the same person doing it, by the way. Like last time I was like, oh, is there like another demon like doing something to the to one of the wives? No, I guess it's like all the same demon. So sorry about that. But yeah, I'm wondering if that's like where we're headed, is like holding him hostage. Or not even hostage, but just torturing, and for information, and just for, you know, this demon just seems really into it too, you know? I mean, there's one thing like being a demon, and there's another just being like just like being a mean girl. Like, she's just like a mean girl demon. And it just seems like she's really mean. And I think she would do that even just for her own entertainment, you know, say nothing about the fact that like she's basically deduced that this is a demon slayer that she's dealing with. So, so the one who's seeing the least amount of action right now, I think, is probably Tanjiro. Like, Inosuke got a glimpse of something. Zenitsu's in the middle of it. Tanjiro kind of has yet to seemingly to kind of get in on anything himself. But I also do wonder where Nezuko is during all this, because we haven't seen Nezuko in a while, and I don't know. I mean, I think she's still with Tanjiro, probably just in her. She's probably just in her little case. She's in her little Nezuko case. Oh, I found her. She's right here. She made herself super tiny. All right, guys, I'm sorry. I'll stop with the figures. I promise. No promises. No promises. Yeah, guys, we have some stuff ahead of us, I think. So what do you say we go ahead and jump right into the next episode of Demon Slayer? Let's go. So what we're looking for is skilled but flashy mice. Is what we are looking at. That is not something I thought I would say in a reaction, you guys. I never thought I'd be talking about muscular, talented, highly trained, determined, flashy mice. It's not something I ever thought would come up. But here we are. You guys, it was so good. All right. So now we know how this is working. We knew that this demon was working with the, snaky scarf belt things. The fabric things. Now we have a little bit better idea of how specifically those are being used, not just in battle, but also to capture and transport prey. So when Inosuke was following the trail through the ceiling, that was like the secret passageway where no one could fit unless they had been, transformed by means of this, belt. So now we have a better idea of how specifically she's doing this. So I'm guessing Zenitsu and the wives are okay. I am a little worried because the wives, I'm sure she would consider beautiful. And I hope she hasn't devoured them already. But I think she's mostly using them for information. Same with Zenitsu. I think she knows they're all associated with the Demon Slayer core. And now she's, I think she has other plans for them. She's still using them for information. So I think there's a good chance that Zenitsu, I would put money down that he better still be all right. So help me God. But the wives, I really wasn't sure about. And I'm thinking maybe the wives are also being kind of held for the same reason because we saw her interrogating them in that one scene. I love that they knew. I wonder if everyone knew that all three of them were just boys the entire time and just didn't say anything. There seems to be a lot of hush hush in these houses. They straight up know what's going on with this Warabahime or whatever her name is, and just covering after covering after covering. I mean, at some point you got to be pretty darn scared of her yourself, I mean, look at what happened to the madam of that one house when she went and confronted her. But at the same time, dang, a lot of secrecy here in this nightlife district. But I like seeing them kind of get back to the Demon Slayer action too, as fun as it was to have them disguised. We know where Nezuko is now. She's currently has no strap on her box, but she is there. I found the Hashira's words very interesting to Tanjiro and Inosuke, because I think to them it sounded oh, we're not, and he did say, he's you're too low ranked for this. I don't think it's a matter of he can't trust them. I think he just really honestly doesn't want to get anyone else hurt. He lost his wives and he feels that he made some bad decisions because of that. I think he just is trying to take this all on himself as opposed to losing anyone else, in the process, I also don't know if he is fully aware of just how much our boys are. You know what I mean? Yes, they are, in the grand scheme of things, still fairly new, although they did move up in the ranks, and that was very cool that we learned the whole, how that works with the hand stamp thing. That was cool. But, at the same time, I don't think he really has an idea of, everything they've been through, their raw potential and so forth. So, and I don't know if he has any idea about like the sun breathing or anything like that. Like that seems like a very big deal. I wonder if that will come up in this. I wonder if we'll have to do some fancy footwork in this, you guys. I am very worried for Tanjiro though, because this is still like, look at what happened to Rengoku, you guys. Look at what happened. And he was him. Like, I'm worried. I am legit worried. But, they're going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. The Hashira is already, like, halfway there, I'm sure. Like, we're all going to meet back up, and it's all going to be good. And we got Nezuko as well, which is really good. So, all right, guys. That was great. I am so enjoying this arc. Just putting it together and just watching everyone in action. Having, like, new Demon Slayer stories. Oh, my God. It is the best. So I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to join me next time. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.